it's your girl Angie, and I am back with another video. If you watch my previous videos, thank you for liking, comment, subscribing, and sharing my video. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and even share. So the next time I drop a video, you will receive a notification. And so today I am going to be creating and making chicken fried steak, homemade from scratch. I want to give a shout out to Joel Smith, who recommended this recipe. They wanted a recipe. So we're going to get started. Okay. Alright, so I have already washed and cleaned the steak. This is pre-tenderized, so I didn't have to tenderize it. If not, I would have marinated it with some seasoning and let it marinate for like 2 to 4 hours. But since this is already pre-tenderized cube steak, I don't have to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and season the steak before, and I'm going to let that sit. So I'm using all-purpose adobo seasoning. Of course, we gotta have our garlic powder. And remember, what I do with one side, I'm gonna do to the other side. Yin yang, both sides. Okay, we're gonna need some onion powder. A little accent. Paprika. Now, I'm going to use Emerald Steak Rub versus rosemary, but I am going to use some basil. But I'm going to use the steak rub on here. And last, the basil leaves. So remember, what you do for one side, you just do for the other. So I'm just going to turn it over. Turn it over. And just season everything on this side. And at this point, what you want to do is preheat your skillet so once it can be hot. So once you put the steak into the flour, it can start cooking. But I'm going to cut on my oven. Alright, so I preheat the oven with canola oil, and it's in the skillet. And so I turned it on so it can start warming up. Now I'm going to mix the egg. So you put the egg, and this is flour. Now with the flour, I'm going to go ahead and season this flour the same. I'm not going to use the steak rub. I'm just going to use the paprika, the all seasoning, the onion powder, garlic powder, a little accent, and a dash of salt. Alright, so you're going to mix that. Make sure all that is mixed. Okay. So now I am going to mix 3 eggs. I'm going to crack them and I'm going to 3 eggs. Give it a little whisk. Instead of all of the seasoning and stuff that, I'm going to add some hot sauce to my egg. A dash of salt. And a little milk. You can use whatever kind of milk. And so I'm just going to mix this. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off by putting the steak inside the egg first. And then in the flour. And once you coat both sides and your, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Once your oil is once it's hot and it's sizzling, then you can drop it in there. And I'll be back in a few moments, and we're going to drop this in there. Now that my oil is hot, I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken fried steak in here and let it cook. Okay, so my chicken fried steak is cooking really well. I'm going to go ahead and make some gravy real quick so it can be simmering. I'm melting a half a stick of butter. Once this melts down, so I'm going to add a little Nestle creamer to it with the butter. And this Nestle cream is kind of thick, so I'm going to like that. And let this heat and simmer. And then that's when you add the flour when it gets a little bit hot. So I'm going to start adding the flour. Well, I want it to start a little bit sizzling. You see it's sizzling a little bit, it's getting hot. So I'm going to add a little flour at a time. Add some more. what's going to be very important is this water that I'm going to add. That's too much flour. Okay. So I'm going to add some water next. Then some water. So you just add more water, and you can make it thick or small, however you want to do it. You turn this down a little bit. That's on. What's going to be important is to add the colors of brown and seasoning. So when I come back, the gravy will be done, and so will the chicken fried steak. Hey, I finished the chicken fried steak. Here is what it looks like without the gravy. It looks delicious. And then here is what it looks with the gravy. And so my gravy is a little lumpy. You're supposed to add a little bit at a time. And then I made the broccoli and cheese rice casserole. I made that from scratch. Just add broccoli and rice and cheese, a little milk, a little butter, your seasoning, and then you have your broccoli rice cheese casserole and with the salad. So there's the chicken fried steak. Alright, thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, peace, love, and soul. Bye, y'all.